Ninja Warrior actually interested me in free climbing. There was a lot of people that I saw that were professional rock climbers or parkour athletes on the show that had been training for a while just at their local gyms or running around to children's playgrounds and giving things a shot. And I was like, man, if they can do it, like, it looks fun, why don't I give it a try?
So I met Peyton when we were both freshmen and coming to Southeast 4 years ago now. And we were getting brunch at Towers, and she was just walking in. I was sitting with some other friends that she knew as well, and brought her over, and we went to a volleyball scrimmage game later that day together, and we hit it off from there. We've survived all 4 years of college together, and that's how we got really close.
Casey Catanzaro, honestly, like 100%. When she cleared the warp wall a few seasons ago, I thought to myself, well, if a woman of her stature and her height is able to do something like that, the only thing stopping me from trying to be able to accomplish the same feat is implementing a training system. So I just said, let's give it a shot.
So it seems like the beginning of last school year is when she was climbing on all the buildings outside of campus with her fingertips just really hanging on by the bare edge, it felt like. And it was very nerve-wracking for myself, but she was a daredevil wanting to climb everything, trying it all. So you'd see her if you were up early enough on the weekends or in the weekdays, and just climbing anything that she could find to climb safely, of course, and she's still here with us. So
I train on CMO's campus. I climb different buildings on campus because there's no ninja gyms in the area, and I don't quite have the time to get in my little car and drive down to St. Louis in order to make that happen. So I utilize campus as my playground as well as the rec center. I was actually right here in that seat over there. I was in a one-on-one meeting with my chief of staff from student government, and she looked over at my phone and she was like, hey Peyton, I think California's calling you. You might want to get that. And I was like, well, okay. So I ran over here and I picked up my phone, and it was Rod from American Ninja Warrior letting me know that I had been selected to compete on season 10. Running in front of the crowd was very, it was nerve-wracking and it was exciting and it was intense all at the same time, because ideally you want to be able to kind of like tunnel them out so you can focus on what is in front of you. But sometimes that's really hard because they're surrounding you in all different directions. But it was fun, and truly it was like your heart rate goes up and you get flustered, but in like the most exciting way you can. So that energy propels you forward, and hopefully you internalize it and you're able to succeed on the course.
Peyton's energy is pretty much undescribable. You think of the Energizer Bunny, but you multiply it by 10, it seems like. Sometimes I try to keep up with her and I find myself exhausted. She's just a very go-getter and wants to get the things done right then and there. That's how she accomplishes so many things. So yeah, it's an energy that I've not really ever seen, and it's a force to be reckoned with.
My advice for anybody that would be willing to submit an audition tape or want to consider giving Ninja Warrior a try is to document your progress. Take consistent video clips of you training, so you'll have a bunch of stuff to submit with your portfolio when you inevitably create your video, and just be excited to talk about a special segment of your life. They're looking for one specific thing that really makes you shine or has moved you and transformed you into the person that you are today. And if you can hook onto that, internalize it, and do a good job showcasing that that moment was special to you in some fashion, you'll have no problem.